On June 29, the Church celebrates the feast day of Saints Peter and Paul. As early as the year 258, there is evidence for a lengthy tradition of celebrating the solemnities of both the saints, Peter and Paul, on the same day. Together, the two saints are the founders of the See of Rome. Through their preaching, ministry, and martyrdom, they have firmly established the Roman Catholic Church. Though they have barely met each other, they are the firm foundation of the Catholic Church. The both apostles share the same feast day because these two were one. Their destiny was God, and their work has always been preaching the gospel and building faith in people's hearts. Peter, who was named Simon, was a fisherman of Galilee, and he was introduced to the Lord Jesus by his brother Andrew, also a fisherman. Jesus gave him the name Cephas, Petrus in Latin, which means rock, because he was to become the rock upon which Christ would build his church. Peter was a bold follower of the Lord. He was the first to recognize that Jesus was the Messiah, the Son of living God, and eagerly pledged his fidelity until death. In his boldness, he also made many mistakes, however, such as losing faith when walking on water with Christ and betraying the Lord on the night of his passion. Yet, despite his human weaknesses, Peter was chosen to be shepherd God's flock. The Acts of the Apostles illustrates his role as head of the church after the resurrection and ascension of Christ. Peter led the apostles as the first pope and ensured that the disciples kept the true faith. Saint Peter spent his last years in Rome, leading the church through persecution and eventually being martyred in the year 64. He was crucified upside down at his own request because he claimed he was not worthy to die as his Lord, and he was buried on Vatican Hill, and the St. Peter's Basilica is built over his tomb. St. Paul was the apostle of the Gentiles. His letters are included in the writings of the New Testament, and through them we learn much about his life and the faith of the early church. He took the name Paul and spent the remainder of his life after conversion preaching the gospel tirelessly to the Gentiles of the Mediterranean world. Paul was imprisoned and taken to Rome when he was beheaded in the year 67. He is buried outside the walls. And so these amazing Bible heroes and apostles of Jesus Christ has been so relentlessly worked through their life for their love for God. In a sermon in the year 395, Saint Augustine of Hippo said of Saints Peter and Paul, "Both apostles shared the same feast day, for these two were one, and even though they suffered on different days, they were as one. Peter went first and Paul followed. And so we celebrate this day, made holy for us by the apostles' blood. Let us embrace what they believed, their life, their labors, their sufferings, their preaching, and their confession of faith." Thank you.